Hey everybody, Keith Hilson with the Trombone Shop at Schmidt Music, back with another instrument demo for you. Today I'm going to be playing on another one of the Eastman line of trombones, in particular their ETB-828 large bore tenor. So just as a reminder, the Eastman line of instruments have been becoming a really popular choice for a lot of folks over the past handful of years. So these are instruments that are designed and built with collaboration with S.E. Shires, who is now part of the Eastman family of instrument makers. And so especially the upper level Eastman line here, like the 828, 829, their bass trombone 848, these are all Shires designed instruments, utilizing all of the same techniques and everything that Shires uses in all of their custom instruments, and built by Eastman. But the Eastman craftsmen are continually trained by Steve Shires and his team. And so in a lot of cases, we're looking going on well over a decade of this. So we have a craftsman who have a lot of experience, trained by some of the best in the world at what they do, using designs from one of the best brass builders in the world. So very unique combination, and there's a reason why it has worked so well and why so many people like these. So the Eastman, their upper level intermediate line, the 800 series, has a couple different instruments in this category. So we have the 828s, 828, 820G, which go with gold brass bell, that has the standard rotor, and then they have the 829, 829G, yellow brass bell, gold brass bell, which has the axial flow Thayer valves. I have a video about the 829 on this channel as well. So the 828 here, just like the other Eastman designs, has a 8.5 inch two-piece yellow brass bell soldered rim, has obviously the standard rotor setup with the Minnick style wrap here. One of the nice little features with the Eastmans is that they have been utilizing, just like the Shires and a lot of other folks, the exotic hardwood setup on the paddles. It looks really nicely, and again, a lot of people just like the feel of this type of setup. And so the linkage, we've got standard ball linkage on here. On the slide, this is the typical Shire setup slide, so a little bit wider setup on the slide, yellow brass tubes, nickel silver crook. Does have the 3 interchangeable lead pipes that we see on the Shires and a lot of the other kind of professional high-end designs here as well. So I'm going to take a play for you on the 828 here so you can hear this in action. I'm going to be playing this on a Bach 5G. player standpoint, there are a lot of things I like about the Eastman series of trombones all the way through. With the 828, what I find is a lot of the responsiveness that you get out of Shires. You know, it's fairly even throughout the registers. The partials really slot very nicely. They feel fairly close. You can move really easily between them. And I really like, with both this or the gold brass version, you know, the clarity of the sound. Sometimes when we're talking about these intermediate level instruments, they just get bright, sometimes if they have clarity, but especially the core, the middle sound is really, I mean, it just stays bright. With the Eastmans, I feel like there's a little bit more core to them. They may not have the complexity of sound that you're going to get out of a Bach or, you know, maybe a Con 8H, or especially like a Shires or Greenholm or Edwards, you know. But again, I think especially for the level where it's at, I think they're really great sounding. I love in particular the upper range on this model. I feel like I can put a lot of energy into it, really bring up the dynamic, and it still stays stable. You know, I can control the sound, I can give it a little bit of shimmer, but it doesn't get out of control. So, hopefully you enjoyed what you heard. If you have any comments about the Eastmans, if you have any experience with them, or anything you heard on the video today, as always, I encourage you to leave your comments below here. If this is your first time on the channel, think about subscribing to the Trombone Shop channel. We're always trying to create new content that is hopefully interesting to you. If you liked this video, think about giving it a thumbs up. And as always, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.